You just missed a heck of a burp. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi,
Back
Evelyn.
again.
Yes,
Back
Evelyn's
again.
here. Lynn's here. Kay's here. And there you go. Everybody they're each saying hi to each other. So I decided to title this Everything Goes because we had no ideas what we were going to talk about in general.
Because we haven't done anything. We've been snowed in.
Well, we haven't been snowed in. We've opted to stay in, and we're going through this no spend January, except I had to spend to buy flights and stuff for the end of February. But anyhow, Dustin decides to put a message on my Facebook page where I put it. It's going to get freaky. I'm like, no, you're not in here, so it's not.
Only him.
Hi, Donna. Hello, hello. Things are about to get wild in the Dimash household. Nope. Said everything goes. Hi, Andy. So Brian had a doctor's appointment today at 4:00. So we've been running. It was just a follow-up from he had an endoscopy and colonoscopy a while back, and everything's good. So it was just a follow-up from that. He has to go back in 5 years for a colonoscopy. Lucky him.
Oh boy. Joy, joy.
Hi, Lisa. Hello, Nan. So other than that, I was talking to Andy earlier before we went. And Friday, I had a doctor's appointment. It's just a wellness check. I got blood work done. Got a call today. All my blood work was good. They didn't elaborate. They just said everything's good. And I haven't seen the results yet. My doctor's office doesn't have a My Chart, but I can catch them going through Quest because they do them through Quest, but they're not available yet. So when I see them, I will let you all know the specifics. Maybe I'll do a video on that separate. Hello, Stacy. How are you and Ken feeling? On the mend or all better?
Hopefully.
Yes, they've been on the mend. Hopefully they're all good now. So anyway, I felt great Friday. Went to the doctor. Saturday morning, I woke up at 4:30, so dizzy. I couldn't make it from the bed to our bathroom without holding on to something. It was that bad. I didn't bother going back to lay down because it was the worst if I laid down. So I looked like a drunken sailor walking through this house, staggering, holding on to the walls to try to make it in to sit down at my desk. It was bad. Sunday wasn't as bad. And I remember a couple years ago, the doctor that I was seeing then gave me something because I had him back then. It was in 2022, Meclizine. And hi, Deb. Somebody else snuck in here. Where am I going? Where am I seeing? Oh, there she is. I missed it. Oh my goodness, the chat's going and I missed it.
That's right. Just a little ride like this.
No, I'm not. Don't. A lot of people. No, I can't do that. Hello, Mia. I think it's Maria. Hello. Stacy. So anyway, the doctor's all was good. Saturday got up, not good. Sunday was a little bit better, but I remembered I had this Meclizine. That's where I was. And I decided to take one of those. And it did help. I think I might have taken one Saturday morning when it was so bad. A few hours later, it wasn't as bad. Yesterday was a little bit, no, Monday was a little bit worse than Sunday. Yesterday was about the same. So I called my doctor's office yesterday afternoon. I stayed home from bowling, so you know something's not right. And I got a call back today, but when I got the call back, it was about the blood work. So while I had her on the phone, I said, listen, I tried calling yesterday about having these dizzy spells and left a message for my doctor. She's an APRN. She's fantastic. And they said, well, I said, can I do a telehealth visit with her so I can talk to her? She said, well, they're cracking down on this because insurance companies don't want to pay for them right now, depending on the circumstance. So she asked me what was going on, and I told her. She said, we'll put you in for 11 o'clock call. And that was about 5 till 11. She said it might not be right at 11. It might be a little later. And I tell you, by 5 after 11, my office was calling me. And we talked for a little bit. And I said, the concern I have is, I've had inner ear infections before. I've had them where my ears don't hurt. But I have tinnitus anyway, or tinnitus, or however you want to say it, that drives me crazy to begin with. So I told her, I said, the thing that worries me is if I do have an inner ear infection and I have to wait to get into an ENT, where I've had my knees replaced, any infection in my system can affect the joints in my knees where I could possibly have to have them redone. No, thank you. So I said, can you give me an antibiotic? And just to be safe, because if there is an infection, I don't want to wait. I said, if I don't feel any better, she said, all right. She said, I'll do that. If you don't feel any better in a few days, give me a call. We'll get you in here or get you scheduled with an ENT. In the meantime, take these twice a day. And I said, yeah, because I don't want if I know a lot of people don't want to take the antibiotics, and I get it. But in my case and his, with the leads in his brain, same thing. If he was to get any type of infection and it wasn't treated, it could mess that whole system up for his dystonia, where he won't be able to walk. And it's that important for us, where I'm not going to be so, oh God, I don't want to take this medicine, because of the possibilities if there is that underlying infection. There was a guy, I was telling Deb about this earlier. There was an older gentleman that we bowled with last year, Carl, who had both of his knees replaced. And he wound up getting an infection, and they got him in the hospital. They drained his leg. He couldn't get out of bed. One day, he was at the bowling alley one day. The next day, he could not get out of bed. And they found out he had an infection in his leg. They thought they got it all. And they said at the time it had not affected his knee joint. And lo and behold, he gets home only to have to go back in because it did affect it. And they had to take the plastic piece of the knee joint out. And talked about having to do a whole new knee replacement. This man is 85 years old. And I'm like, oh man, those are tough to go through when you're younger, much less. Whew. I wonder what it was. Donna, the only thing I can figure is, like I said, obviously your ears are the center of your equilibrium, your balance and everything. And it's something to do with my ears. If it is an infection, I'm going to fight it. So, and if it's not, it could be everybody has crystals in their inner ear. Sometimes they get dislodged, where if you lay down and you turn your head, you are dizzy. But this was as I was getting up, and it was bad. But it'll go away. It'll be all right. Yeah, Deb. Still on the mend, but much better. Ken sees his doctor tomorrow. On the mend is a good thing. Much better is a great thing. All right, Deb, so glad you and Ken are on the mend. Stacy. And Debbie is applauding. Hello, Tanya. Good evening. Hey, late, but catching up. I bet that's funny. I got a little snippet of Andy. I've got to send this to you. When I was late for your live stream on Saturday, Andy, I was at 2 times speed. And I had to record this little snippet because it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. That is crazy. I watch a lot of
A lot of
when I
chipmunks
get
running around the office.
it was pretty funny. Hi, Tanya and Sherry. Hey, Lynn, am I spelling it correctly? You are, Sherry. Well, hello. Abril. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I am so glad you're joining us. And Evelyn, that's me, Lynn, with an E. Hearts, thank you. Okay, I think I was missing the E in the past. Yep, easy peasy keto. You can spell it however, Sherry. Just say, hey, you. Should be all right. Hi, Trinity. How's that little baby? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been crazy. Hello, Tanya B. Sherry at Nevada Pup. This girl's name is Abril or Abril, Abril. And Trinity is my granddaughter, Abril. Sean is here. Good evening. Good evening. Mr. Bradley, salute. You're being saluted, Sean. Woo. And Donna, hello. Lisa, I look forward to getting it. Oh, you're going to die. You're going to laugh. Dustin, hi there. You little creep. It's not getting freaky.
It's trouble.
You're not in here. It's not getting freaky. Sending love and hugs to you, Cindy and Brian, Mr. Guinea Pig. He hasn't been wanting to be guinea pig this week.
It's cold.
all.
I'm in hibernation.
Yes, you said it right. Thank you. And Dustin, it's Wednesday. We're taking the girl bowling again. Well, bowl and stay out of the game room. It won't be so expensive. Hey there, Dustin. Simple. He's doing good, getting so big. We go back to work on Monday. Oh, I thought you said you go back on the 27th. Hello, Trinity. Abril, Trinity just made us great grandparents to the most beautiful little boy. Stacy, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Good. I can put it in my next video. It's very short. It's like a couple seconds. It's funny. Some peeps I can listen to on 2 times speed, but some I can't because I can't understand what they're saying. Yep. I might have to try the 2 times the speed thing. I think I'm missing something because everyone is doing it these days. I've never tried it. Lynn, I'll tell you the best one is Rachel and Joe. Oh my goodness, you'll die laughing. Cindy, is your ring new? Do you like it? My ring's not new. This isn't one of those. This is a mood ring, just a cheap little mood ring. If that's the one you're talking about, it's not one of those smart ring things. Then I do it when I'm late to catch up. Yep. Yes, the 27th is Monday. Oh, snap. Hi, Sean and Dustin. Gotcha. Hello, everyone. Sherry's here. Hello. I figured that's what you were talking about because I had it up here, but these rings are definitely not new, and neither is this one. There's a story about this ring, though. I'll put it up here. This used to be an emerald in the center when I first got the ring. Emeralds are real soft stones. And it cracked right across the marquee, straight across.
Oh, my fault.
Well, I was working at the time, and there was a jewelry store in our town in New Hampshire that was having a gem sale. So I asked Brian, he was out of work, and I said, you want to take this down and see if you can get like a ruby or something? Now, my birthstone is emerald, which I just love. Green's my favorite color. It's everything. But they're real soft stones. I wanted something different. I said anything but a diamond because they're too expensive. Well, you see what's in there, right? It's a diamond. They didn't have a ruby that shape, I guess.
They didn't have, period.
But he did good. It's beautiful. I'm lucky I can bring him with me and have him in my room. That's awesome, Trinity. Yes. Hello, Sherry, and low carb journey. I'll be with my granddaughter Sunday through Wednesday. Her daddy's leaving for work, and daughter doesn't want to be alone. Gotcha. Hi, Dustin. Greens. I love it. I absolutely love the color green. Beautiful ring. Yes. He did good on my wedding rings too. Trust me. Like, I'll take these off and show you because I have another ring with it. These are soldered together. There are my wedding rings. He bought the engagement ring. And you've told that you go for it, Brian, because you've been really quiet.
I'm always.
When did you
quiet.
give it to me?
Well, somewhere in Pennsylvania.
You're going off screen, dude.
Mhm. Somewhere in Pennsylvania, a little horse buggy with 2 other people.
Explain.
Shooting the breeze all
Some
the
people
time.
don't know.
We never got a chance to say anything. So I finally asked the driver, I said, you ever have a wedding on this? The guy says, nope. I asked him, said, you ever have a proposal on one of these things? He said, nope. I said, well, why now? The other 2 shut up immediately, and so be it. There it was. Tried to kneel down the back of that car. Impossible. But I tried.
For those that don't know, Brian and I met online. We met in October of 03, and we were married in February 04. And I can't wait for Feb so you can meet him. And yes, he will stay in my room until he's 2, where he will move to the next room. I'm going to come and take him that day we get there because we'll be there early on a Friday. So sweet. Yep. Ring is beautiful. Great job, Brian. Yeah. I saw your wedding rings in person at our first meetup. Beautiful. Thank you.
She's got a couple of emerald earrings and necklaces, and she never wears them.
Because I don't go anywhere.
You go everywhere.
Well, yeah, those are too fancy, and no, they're too fancy. I have emerald too. May 27th. That's our oldest sister's birthday too. May babies. Susan has pink eye in both eyes now. Doctor has her on meds, but she's still hacking. I can hear her downstairs. She worked today, but she needs a nap. Tell her to go to bed. What day are you coming in? On the 21st. Our flight gets in about 8 in the morning in Boston. Great job, Brian. Hi, everyone. Hey, Amy. Oh, no, poor Susan. That's right. You'd have a formal bowling night and wear your jewelry. Oh, God. Like I said, emeralds are a very soft stone. I would be so afraid to wear any of that bowling. That, woo, no. Rockin' keto, Amy. So, yeah, it's been interesting couple days. My fancy rings are in a jewelry box. Susan bought it, and then I saw the price. I told her I'd never wear it out of the house. We have my 2 sets of emerald and diamonds locked in a box, hidden in our closet. I'll most likely be at work till 5:30 to that day, but after I get out, we can come to the hotel or whatever. You better, or I can come pick up the baby. And then you can come there and get them. Evelyn, really, how cool. I missed that one too. That's my oldest daughter, Jubilee's birthday, May 27th, 04. Nice, nice. Andy's birthday is on Brian and my anniversary on February 19th. That one I can remember. Amy saying hi, and hi to her. Now, see, if I leave that there, that's where I know where it all left off.
Mhm.
I have been, seriously, I have been on the couch more often than not since Saturday because, whew, it's been rough. Yeah, you missed me saying that I was Emerald 2, birthday 5/27. I did see that. That's when I said that was my sister's birthday. What? OFC, we will come. What? I have to associate with something. Most likely, I'll say, whose anniversary is my birthday? Right. I'm a Ruby. I'm telling you. Of course. Yeah, if I come and with the baby and watch him until you get out of work. I can't wait to see that little guy. We have some new coasters. I put some on the website. And Evelyn, did you see the message that I finally updated the Etsy shop? I haven't done that in so long with the coasters and the cutting boards. Oh, here, you do that's your job. So Brian has come up with new designs. This one nobody has seen yet. Dustin, if you're here, look up Carnivore K. Look up.
There's a coffee cup with the steam and a sunflower. Nice little wine cellar.
You all right?
Yeah, so you know better a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A train. There's about four pictures for that one. Different ones.
That's the only one I've seen. It's the only one you've done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got the desert scene.
The wolf.
The wolf.
With the moon and the cactus.
I think you've seen this one. Desert scene with the eagle.
There's
up
an
there,
eagle right
very top of the
there.
moon.
Bumblebee. Yep.
There's a honeybee floating around the flowers. Got different ones of that one too. I've only made one.
Doesn't matter. We're only doing one of each right
Yeah,
now
Just the
till
bird and on a tree limb.
unless we get orders. That was just to show what we've got. Slow down, killer, slow down. And a
And a
Butterfly.
butterfly in the flowers.
so yeah, he's been just kicking them out. And I thought just make one of each. That way, if anybody wants any, then we'll make them. Because otherwise we are wasting a lot of coasters that he is having to sand down if he uses too many. I'm skipping choir rehearsal tonight. It's just too cold. Uh-oh. I'll bring you on here, Amy. You can sing for us. Hey, and Lisa. Brian, did you open your giveaway gift? Of course he
Yes,
did.
I
As soon
did.
as it came
Yep.
in the mail.
Was good. I'll be using them.
I'm a Gemini. Yep. My sister and Debbie's oldest daughter is the 28th. Both. There are two of me. Mostly I am the good witch, but you really don't want to know the bad witch. I think we all have that
Our
in
realtor
us.
just called her today, and that's what he calls her, the witch.
Oh,
He asked if the broom was going to work in the snow flying.
he asked if the traffic controllers
Yeah,
control the
control.
witches on their brooms. He's crazy. That is really nice, Brian. I hope to get one someday. They are really nice.
Thank you.
Those are so cool. It's cool. Wine cellar and the coffee cup. Yeah.
Yeah, the wine one is I got more pictures of those. It's there's a wine farm or whatever with a building in the back, and there's a keg with I I think it's a glass in front of it and some grapes. And there's a lady that serves it with an apron on, and I think she had a tray with a wine glass on it. There were a few options.
Mhm. So talented, Grandpa. You're amazing.
No talent, easy work.
So we sent Trinity 2 of them of the baby. And did you like them, Trin? Everyone loved the coasters and cutting boards we gave at Christmas. They were all so nice. Great work. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Stacy. That means so much. Carl's born in November, yellow topaz. I'm born in March. What day in March, Evelyn? Aquamarine blue. He's March. With the blue and yellow mixed together. Green. Yes. Eldest May. Emerald. Youngest August peridot. Yep. Brian is a March baby. Aries. My son just said he likes the wolf one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Those are amazing, Tanya said. And Evelyn, those are amazing.
Thank you.
Ooh, those are beautiful. I know Kay likes the one with the butterfly. I mean, with the sunflower. Love that butterfly, said Lisa. That's so cool. Does your neck make it harder to do those? Trinity said.
Nope. Just have to push a button on the computer. Laser does it all.
Well, Trin, you know, if he's focused, it doesn't move as much. Hi, my daughter just got her Christmas card yesterday, and I mailed them all out the same day. Unbelievable. Yeah,
No, it's not.
we don't want to talk about the post
No.
office.
Pitiful.
There's still 2 packages of not Christmas stuff, but orders that we have sent out that haven't been delivered. And yours, Kay, is on the way. And again, I don't even know how to thank you.
Mm.
Yes, they're so
Yeah.
cute. I love them. Such a good way to remember a memory. Yeah, they're adorable. And Aquamarine, March 2nd. That's his birthday, March 2nd. And that was my mom's birthday. My mom died in 2002 in April. Oh my goodness. In the end of March, about 3 weeks after she turned 74. And when I met Brian, found out his birthday was March 2nd, I've been saying ever since that my mom sent him to me. Same birth date. He has to go take Max out. He shall return.
Mhm.
So Brenda, well, Merry Christmas. Yeah, right. You do such great work, Amy said. Brian. Yep. March 2nd is my birthday too. That's where I got it. That's where I saw that. Yep. Brian's birthday is March 2nd. Yes, it is. Evan and I both have March 29th birthdays. Wow, that's awesome. March 2nd is very popular. Yeah. What day are you staying till? Trinity, we're coming in on the 21st and leaving the day after the ceremony on the 25th, the memorial services. Nice salt and pepper collection. Thank you. Yeah, 2 boxes from Amazon for Christmas gifts never arrived. Still, oh my goodness. If they're going through Amazon, they should surely have had them. If they're going through the post office, good luck. Yay, we can celebrate together, Amy said. March 2nd is very popular. When is yours, Donna? Funny, we're talking about dates. Today is the 5th anniversary of sending my beautiful Nevada across the bridge. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been kept busy today, and being here helps too. Yeah. Can't wait to see you. I miss you so much too, Trinity. Yeah. So when the weather's nice, you guys will have to come out here. We can't come back again. UPS both shipments. Yeah, it's sad. My mother collected salt and pepper shakers. We just started. I kept seeing these. We went to Cracker Barrel and they had these
Yeah.
little ones, like each shaker was 99 cents. I'm like, okay, we can do this. And I thought they were cute. So, yeah, we've already been talking about it. Yeah, that's what you told me. She keeps sending me pictures. My phone's on the charger. He is the most precious. She sent me a little video. Oh goodness. He's just he's just so cute. Sorry, Sherry, that's sad. Yeah. Birthday is June 10th. Gemini 2. Thank you for asking. You are so welcome. Sorry to hear that, Sherry. We'll get it. Show them. Can you grab them? I'm kind of blocked in by the cord for this laptop. She wants me to show you the little video from the baby. He is so precious. Sorry about your fur baby, Sherry. Yeah. Thanks, Lynn and Evelyn. Yes. So, June 10th is our wedding anniversary. There you go. Another thing to remember. I need to start writing stuff down. I want to get a list of birthdays because, I like sending cards and things. I've missed some. Deb, I just now saw your message because it was in the other room. All right. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. Let me turn my volume up on my phone. But he's precious. I don't hear anything. The volume's not working. I don't know why it's not working. But anyway, that's our great grandson, Andy. The volume's not working, Trinity. I don't know why. It's all the way up. That is the one in my avatar photo. Gotcha. June 10th. Great day. Adorable. He is. I can't wait. Thank you so much. Oh, so darn cute. He is getting big. I told Trinity he needs to slow down till I can get there. Trinity said, thank you, everyone. I don't know why the sound wasn't working, but he makes little Googling sounds, and oh my goodness, he's just adorable. Exactly. The other grandsons are just pretty good. This one is great. Yes, I have one of my youngest grandson holding this little guy. I can find it. Oh, this one here. Did I show this one last week? Did y'all see the one that he's trying to hold his bottle already? That's just crazy. This child is like, wow. He's growing up too fast. He's trying to grow up way too fast. That's Michael. That's Jason. There it is. This is our youngest grandson holding his little nephew. He is 16 tomorrow. Yeah. Wow, that's unreal. That's a cutie. You're right. No bias, none whatsoever. Don't let him grow up too fast before you get to meet him. I know, right? He won't want to even have anything to do with me. That would be heart-wrenching. I already feel like I'm missing out on a lot. Those FOMOs are bad. Bad, bad, bad. Happy birthday, 16 is kind of big one. Yep, it is. They grow so fast, though. Yes, they do. They certainly do. When my older son and his wife and his kids, which are Trinity, that one you just saw in the picture, and their older brother Michael, these kids were, Chance was a baby. He was like 6 weeks old when they moved up. So I got to play with him and watch him grow up. And Trinity was, I don't know, maybe 6, 7.
Maybe.
I know he's growing so
Yeah.
fast. That's why I send you daily pics. And I love you for that. Trust me. Hit the like button. Yes, please. But Chance he was so funny. There's videos of me kicking this little toy that we had for our dogs. It was like a Frisbee toy for one of our dogs back then. And this dog, she was half Shih Tzu, half Lhasa Apso.
Yep, wild child.
She would throw that thing in the air and catch it while it was in the air. She'd play by herself. She didn't care. But Chance would pick this up. Yeah, Trinity was 7. So Michael was 8. And then Chance was 6 weeks old. But Chance and I were kicking this back and forth. You can only see him, but you can hear me at the other end of the hall. And he'd go to kick this. He's in his diaper. It's like he'd go to kick this thing. He'd miss it and on his butt. And he would just giggle, or he'd go and pick it up and throw it. I said, no, kick it. But I'll tell you, this child is so good at baseball. He's been playing since T-ball. But when he was like 2, we had this hard rubber ball that had holes in it for the dogs to play with. And he would grab that thing and haul it up to the 2nd floor without any problem. It was, he would just take it and stand at the bottom of the steps, and it would hit the landing, if not the dresser that was at the top of the landing. It was amazing. Yes, please. Hello, Bob. Howdy, howdy. So, yeah, it was watching him was impressive. And I seriously miss watching him play ball. And our plans were originally to go up to visit in May. And since we have to go in February and the cost is crazy, we're probably not going to be able to make it in May. Because after boarding Max and everything, it's just way too expensive. Hello, Bob. Hey, Bob. Hey, dude. So I popped in on their live stream last night with Buckeye. Yeah. Bob does off-grid carnivore. Mean you raise and eat your own food? There's a question for you, Bob. I think I could answer it, but I'm not going to answer for you. Eventually, he wants to do that. Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bob. You have a piece of land that you're waiting to build on. Ah, got it. Yes. And Sherry, he was actually on a live stream a few weeks back. If you missed it on a Friday night, go back and watch that. He talks about that. Yes, ma'am. Let me see. Evelyn, if you could link that, that would be awesome. Or Andy, either one. Oh, they can link it in here if they're not busy. I'd appreciate it. We just switched internet, so I'm glad this is working. This is the first live stream with the new internet service. I got so tired of our bills skyrocketing. I was so fed up. And I know they will again. It's just a matter of contracts and garbage, and it's crazy. I'm giving Susan her eye drops. Andy will love you all as much as I do. Oh, Trinity, thank you so much. Be right back. All right. You do the drops. Just glove up. That stuff is so contagious.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Everything is. It seems like everything is these days. I'm just thankful that, I know I've talked in the past about how I started taking vitamin C years and years ago. Thank you, Evelyn. There's that video, Sherry. Years ago about starting vitamin C and how it has seriously prevented. We lived with a lot of people, kids, grandkids for years in our house. And they were bringing sicknesses home from school, home from work. I never got them. And I thank God every day that I didn't, because it was rampant in our house because there were so many people.
Yes. A walking infirmary at one point. Pretty sad.
And the only thing I can attribute it to is the vitamin C. Taking it regularly. Cindy and Brian, everyone in chat, have to catch up on the replay. Thank you. I was always sick with something. Yes, between you and the rest of them, somebody was always sick. It was crazy. But we never got it, did we, Trin? Grandpa and I, neither one of us were even a cold. As much as a cold, we didn't. And I used to get sinus infections like crazy. Now, whatever this thing going on with my ear. Hey, Charlie, Cindy and Brian just listening in after HIIT class kicked my butt. Okay. Hope you two are doing well. We are.
So far.
As soon as I get this dizziness garbage taken care of, I'll be great. Nope, I barely remember y'all ever getting sick, even though we were always around you. Yep. Hello, Karen. Hey, Charlie. Karen, hi, saying hi. Everybody saying hi. I love this. I just, I hear everybody talk about it in their lives. It's so nice that everyone in the chat talks amongst themselves and with us. And it's just like we're sitting in one room together and having a great time. And I really appreciate that. Hey, everyone. So does anyone want to come on with me on the 27th of this month? I have no one. It's a week from Friday. I can't drag Brian on to another one. In 1 week, he would probably because he sits here now. Like, somebody ask Brian questions. That will get him going. Anything you want to know, he will answer. Because, he's too quiet.
I'm just quiet guy.
Oh, we got in it this week, though.
A little bit.
He got mad at me one day. He took off out of the room and he wasn't coming back. He was mad. And then, folks, I caught him in one big lie.
Nope.
Listen, it's just the two of us in this house, right? I made those peanut butter. Really? I made these peanut butter.
I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
So I made these keto chow chocolate peanut butter cheesecake little things, and I made this pecan flour crust to it last week or the week before. They've been in the refrigerator. He's the only one eating them.
I didn't do it.
I think I've had one.
Fingerprint the cup.
I got into that container and I have the silicone cups. There was an empty one in this container. I said, Brian, he said, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Fingerprint it. Too late, you washed it.
I'm like, I haven't been eating them.
You did.
I said, Max cannot get in that refrigerator. It's up too high.
You'd be surprised.
Nice. I'm telling you. Trinity said, what's your favorite memory of us, Grandpa? Hello.
All right, he's
got to think for a while.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to make an average size cutting board versus a coaster? A coaster or a coaster set?
There's a difference.
No. One coaster.
One coaster about maybe 5 minutes. If I do the set, about 40 because I have to line them up. If I have to do a cutting board, good half hour depending on the size, and maybe even longer. It depends on how long it takes to cut it, but it's more of aligning it, getting it right, and finding the center.
And that's
Trying to find the
after
center.
practicing on
And that's after
scrap
practicing,
pieces
yeah.
of wood
So
for a
probably about an
while.
hour, at least an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do the practice one on the wood to make sure it's all right. It's not the same type of wood, but it gives me an idea. And if it's a color photo, then I have to arrange like the contrast, the grayscale, the sharpness, and all that, so I can tweak it and get it right. Some of them just don't want to work no matter what I do, but for the most part, I can pretty much get it there.
Like how long would you say it would take you to do this one with a butterfly?
Probably
One
about-
coaster.
Well, probably about 7 minutes. Depends on how fast the laser wants to run.
Right. So there,
The coasters aren't that hard. They're really easier. It's just a matter of lining it up and getting it centered so it fits on there. Sometimes I screw up. I'm not perfect, but pretty close to getting them where I want them.
Ryan Sheets and lies? No way.
I didn't do it. No fingerprints. You can't.
It must
prove
have been the dog got into them.
Yep. No
Have you seen
fingerprints.
our dog, Bob? He's little and he's old. Brian was sharing it with the neighbors. No, the neighbors won't eat it.
No, they don't touch that stuff.
Guinea pig is busted. Oops.
Food.
Evelyn says we're having pizza omelets for dinner. Will you bring us some? Because that sounds good. Like my hubby. Good thing he doesn't know how to use the Ninja Creamy. You ain't kidding.
Yeah, I do.
She's talking about her husband. Brian knows how to use it. I've shown him in case I can't.
In desperation,
Well,
I
I'm
can figure it out.
fairly new in that I don't know the health issue. I know the diabetes, but not the other one. Can you explain that? The dystonia. And then we'll go back to Trinity's question.
All right. The dystonia was quite a while ago when I was in my early teens. My mother got in a car accident. It was foggy, and we couldn't see a car and it had no headlights on. Pretty much, it broadsided us. Where I was sitting on behind the driver's side, and the car hit us on the right side of the car, the passenger side, and my head went like that against the side of the car, against the window. Kind of rattled my brains. I had a little twitch back then where my head was on my shoulder like this for a long time, and it went away. Had to do a lot of things to get rid of it, but sometime, probably about my 30s or whatever, I had little twitches periodically. Nothing major, very little. And then with Cindy, we were outside one day.
He
And-
actually knows my name.
Yeah, and my head was really starting to twitch more and more, to the point where it wasn't just periodic; it was quite often. And
You were playing horseshoes.
we were
out
playing
back.
horseshoes out in the back with
boys.
our other grandson that lives out in Oregon State. And my head wouldn't come off my shoulder. It was twitching to that point where it was bad.
Washington State.
Washington State, close.
Oregon's not a state.
Oregon State. Yeah. But at that point, I had to go have surgery to straighten myself out, and that was kind of a nightmare. But it's a movement disorder. I have two wires in my head, and one on each side. Goes to a battery pack in my chest, and I can turn it up and down, tweak it to help hopefully get better. But if I shut that off, I'm in a wheelchair. I can't do anything. I'm basically pretty much useless. I just can sit there and look around and talk, but can't do a thing. So for me, this is a God blessing because I'm able to still do things, and I never give in. I'll keep doing things. I keep trying different things and keep working. I won't sit down and stop, because if I give up, you might as well just get rid of me because I'll be useless. I don't want to do anything. So I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to keep going. You know?
Now this is controlled by carries around an iPod.
Yeah.
And he can tweak it to where he can increase the numbers if he's having a bad day, or if it's too much, he can back it off some. I'll tell you, he had to go have an MRI done one day.
I was change the battery, yeah, to get ready for it.
Yeah, it's run on a battery pack in his chest. The leads are attached to that. And tell him about that experience. That was
surgery was it was a nightmare.
no, I mean about when they had to turn that off.
Oh, when they turned it off, I had to go in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. They're like, "Can you walk there?" I went, "Nope." I got into the wheelchair, got ridden down there. I couldn't do a thing. It was sad.
Now you all see him here. You've seen him on the videos. A lot of you have seen him in person. It was horrible to see how much this surgery has helped him.
It just it's gonna progressively get worse as I get older. I don't think it's getting too much worse. I think it's actually slightly a little better because I'm using the ketone stuff. My head's not been so bad at times. Actually, it's kind of improved my bowling a little bit, slightly.
Sometimes.
Well, last week was one thing. We'll see tomorrow night if I can hold it up. I'm shooting the 170s now. I was like, "Ooh!" we took 2 games in the total away from a good team. They were like, "Damn it!" But it's just you have to accept what you got. I've done that, and I can't change. So why worry? I don't stress over it. I am human. I do have my days, but they're fine few in between. It just I am human. It just once in a while I do lose it, but for the most part, I just keep going. It's what it is. It's kind of like the diet. I try to stay on track, but I have my days. I am human.
Oh, we all do.
And we all
do. We are definitely not perfect.
Nope. We go out to eat. We mess up once in a while on purpose. They good, but I pay for it. My sugars go way up, and it's like, damn it.
Heck, when we go to Sonny's, and if I get coleslaw, if I eat some of that, I know it has some sugar in it, but if I don't get enough protein in it, I am in trouble with the low blood sugars. It's crazy.
Trinity,
Sherry, I hope you have a good day. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go through these real quick. Bye, Sherry. Jerry, Lynn. Leave Max out of this. Sean said, "Why am I hearing Shaggy? It wasn't me." He was caught. I mean,
I wasn't caught.
You weren't caught taking it out of there, but you were busted leaving the empty thing in there.
No fingerprints.
So scary, Karen. It really is. I can get so emotional talk about it, but put some in an envelope for you. Yeah, it works. That'd be nasty by the time it got here, I'm sure. The envelope would be soggy. They probably wouldn't make it. I have to go now. Bye, Donna. Thank you for the live, Cindy, and the guinea pig. Bye, all.
Bye.
And prayers for you, Brian, and love. He is good. He handles this way better than I would be able to. Brian, we love you. See, and he's been real persnickety, not wanting to do any tasting this week. Nothing. I was like, "You want to go on?" Nope.
I'm telling you, it's cold hibernation.
Andy said, "Well, that's amazing. The medical field sometimes is really bad, but technology saved your life and mobility." You're not just kidding. Because when I saw him that day, they had to turn it off. It was, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like trying to watch somebody walk that really can't. It was bad. That is some story. I'm noticing he is, and as he is telling the story, you were on Twitch, you were twitching, so focusing on something makes it less. You were not twitching, right? When he's seriously focused, well, like especially in the beginning. When I first met him in 03, I would notice it was like a robotic like motion. It would be like real ticks when he would turn his head in one direction. But when it started and it didn't stop, that's when it was like, oh, crud. But if he was focused on something, I mean, laser focused, his head was not moving for a while. I mean, it's not like that now most of the time. It's still got the little twitches, but focus is so important to it's yeah, I knew what you meant. Thank you for explaining, Brian.
You're welcome.
You're such an inspiration, both of you.
Not really.
He is
He's not
definitely. Brian is so funny. Brian is quiet until he gets mad. Brian is amazing. The fine motor skills it takes to complete his projects and hobbies, it doesn't seem possible. You're so right, Debbie. I like how in the background of your food videos, sometimes you can hear Max walking around. Yeah, because his nails need to be clipped. It's like constant. Like somebody with high heels walking around the floor. Just don't play cards with him because he cheats. Is he a card shark, Deb? I've seen your food. I'll be your guinea pig any day. You just got to move here. As Cindy always says, he cheats. Debbie, you've seen it. He'll have cards hid under his arm. So, yeah.
We played backgammon.
All right. Did you think of anything for Trinity?
Then
we'll go back to the cards or the games.
I think just having you guys around and playing with you, but throwing you guys in the pool with your clothes on was a ball. Sneak up on you, grab you, and chuck you in with your screaming the whole time. No. And then you got in, you wouldn't get out.
Trinity used to scream at him and get so mad at him. Once she would be in that pool, she'd be loving it. She didn't care.
No.
Brian, do you have a favorite keto food, preferably one that I make?
I like them all. I mean, it's pretty much very, very rarely do I not like something. If it's banana, forget it. But for the most part, I like it all.
I made some.
Let's just sneak it on me now.
A long time ago, I made some chaffles that I mixed peanut butter, and sadly, they're getting rid of their plain peanut butter and banana keto chow. And I made a shake, but I made some of it into waffles. He never knew it. There was banana in there. Hello, Kim.
Taste buds must have been a lot.
Kim said, love you both. Thank you so much. Love you too. Oh my God, my husband cheats at cards too. 2 peas in a pod. And they're both, and they both are food stealers. Yep. I love you so much, Grandpa, forever.
Same here. No, we play backgammon a lot of times before we play the cards.
While we're eating. Just so I can slow down my eating.
There's something to do, but I whip her butt most of the time. Not always. She's been on a roll lately, but she comes down to like 3 little thoughts left, and I got 4 of them. She's like, I got 5 of them. She's like, I can win this. And what do? I throw doubles. Of course, there's 6s. So 4 of them go in. I got 1 left. She can't beat me unless she throws double.
But
then she doesn't do it.
But are you going to tell them about the times that you move your markers in the wrong spot when you're not, because you count wrong, or you're seeing them wrong, or you're just cheating?
That's a switch. I can't.
No. We ain't having
I'm
none of that.
big with pause. I can't
We're
count.
not having that nonsense. There are no excuses.
Yes, there is.
No, you are. No, just admit it. You try to cheat. I'm going to go take care of little Andy. I love you both so much. I hope you guys have a good night. You too, baby.
Too.
Love you. She is such a good mom to that baby. Really good. She was a good mother to her little brother. Yeah, I mean, she was 7 and taking care of that baby. It was, she's always been really good. Good night, Trinity. Kiss the baby for all of us. Yes. I can't wait till those baby snuggles. And oh my goodness. That time can't come soon enough. But yeah. How convenient it was the Twitch. Ha ha, you're a mess, Brian. Yeah, everybody thinks he's got it so easy because I do the cooking. All he has to do is eat. No. I love that he has my name. Yes, they call him Andy, but his name is Andreas, Andres, but Andreas is how they say it. And there he is. God, he's just so precious. He's a doll baby. So Dustin sent me a video of Dr. Barry answering a Keto Simple question. So I haven't been able to listen to it. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And I guess that was today. Of course, he had to pay for the question because you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I love Dr. Barry. Don't get me wrong. But you go in there and try to ask a question without paying for it. You can hang it up because that chat goes a mile a minute. I don't care what day of the week it is. I'm seriously trying to get him on the live stream. I have reached out again. I had reached out to him a year ago. Saw Dr. Barry referring everyone to follow Dustin. What? That's because of Dustin's hookup with Chris now and Victor. Whoa. So you did see it. I haven't seen it. Dustin's numbers will fly for sure. I'm in the process of group. Tell me what you want answers to. I just want to know if he'll come on the live stream with me, Evelyn. I have sent Nisha an email because I sent it to their coach, Alyssa. She's out on maternity leave and referred us in her message, referred me back to Nisha's email. So I emailed Nisha. That's quite an endorsement. Way to go, Dustin. You're not kidding. I just saw that video. It was amazing. I'll have to watch it when we're done here. Live. I missed the rest. Yes. Oh, that would be great to have Dr. Barry on. I am trying. I reached out to Dr. Baker on Instagram. No comment whatsoever. I have Courtney Luna coming on February 7th. Michelle Ross Hall is on this coming Friday. I have no one for the following Friday. Anybody? Any takers? Anybody? Repeats are welcome. It's all good. And I have no one for Valentine's Day, which is a Friday. And the following Friday, we will be gone. So there won't be a live stream then. So, yes, I am seriously trying to get Dr. Barry on. Y'all just plug me in there. Anytime you're on his things, just plug away. Any takers? Donna, we haven't seen Lynn, Miss 22 Q Cat. How about it? I've even reached out to Dave from Cooking with Dave. Not enough hours in a day to watch every video. I wish I could watch. We'll probably not see Dr. Barry's video. Dustin sent it to me on my phone, so it's probably where Probably when I'll catch it. But you're right. We love our coasters. I am so glad you do. And Therese, we must have a bad connection. What? We don't have a bad connection. Just like this one here. Oh, Donna, not me. No. I like Dr. Berry, but we disagree on the best treatment for people for psoriasis. Cutting out dairy and nightshades did nothing for me. I'm basically gluten-free since I don't eat bread much. Yeah, but it's like Dr. Berry, you get Debbie on here. She doesn't, we don't agree either that calories don't matter when you're doing carnivore. Calories do matter for some people. So just to say it in a blanket statement, it's like Nisha says, the N=1. That is so popular since she brought that out in a talk that she did. Finding out what is going to work for you is the best that is going to be for you. What's good for me? The foods that you see me put up there, they may not work for you, but it's just some ideas. That's it. Oh, I love Dave. God, I do too. It would be a great one too. I've tried. I've emailed him. I comment on his cooking videos. I comment on his picking videos, his everything. His he's so much fun. He's just like, woo. He's all everywhere. Gaining weight, I believe calories and intake matter sometimes. They do. Hello, Rick. You missed all of it, dude. Hope everything's okay up there. Maybe get Nisha on. That would be a great video. I have reached out to both of them in the past. Like I said, last year on Mighty Networks, no less, and I don't care for Mighty Networks overall. But I reached out to Nisha. She sent me to Alyssa, their coach. I reached out to her and they were real busy. And I get that they are. I am definitely sure that they are. I was just messing with you, Rick. No problem. And I just let it go and I gave it all this time and I thought, I'll reach out to him again. I went on Mighty Networks again and got Alyssa's information again. And I sent her an email and got an automated email back that she was out till the end of March. And it was something about scheduling to email Nisha. So I did that and I've had absolutely no response to that email. So not even, we're too busy or anything, not even a response. Same way with Dr. Baker on Instagram, right? We're all different. What works for one might not work for another. Exactly. And that's where the dogmatism with some of the people out there, whether they're carnivore, keto, low carb, vegan, I don't even care. To be dogmatic and to put somebody else down makes me insane. Or to say that this is going to work for everybody when we know dag good and well, it's not good. Nothing is going to work for everyone. It just won't. Been busy. Rick, I know you missed it. We're going to be up that way for Brian's dad's services, which are February 24th. We're coming into town in Nashua on the 21st and leaving back out on the 25th. So if you have any time, we would definitely like to meet up. Hi, Rick. Mighty Networks is 2KK platform, right? Yeah, it's 2KK. Dr. Berry has his own, and now Chris Cooking Nashville has his own on Mighty Networks also. Hi, Rick. There are a few people that use Mighty Networks. Amy, Chris, Cooking Nashville, 2KK, and proper. See ya. You are so right, Sean. And I'm in Dr. Berry's group. I have not joined 2KK monetarily, that is. Chris Cooking Nashville, I did the one, and then I joined through Patreon. Now I'm on 2 different ones. I get two newsletters. I need to cancel both of those and just swallow my pride and go into Mighty Network, I guess. Because you can't support everybody all the time, and it's tough. And I do seriously appreciate everyone that helps support this channel. I just got a new one in Steph Exposing Darkness the last couple of days. And I do appreciate every last one of you and everybody else as well. It's like, for me, it's not, I mean, people say it's really hard to do a channel. You got all the editing and stuff. Well, as you all know, watching my videos, there's very little editing that I do. I don't put all the fancy schmancy stuff in there. I don't do all of that. It's just, you know, to me, it's fun. We appreciate you too. Thank you so much, Lisa. Sorry, on the phone. No problem, Rick. Rachel name dropped you in her live in the Meatheads group when I told her I stayed bowling in the league this week. Yay. That's nice. Started. That's nice. How did the bowling go, Sean? Now that you've been back. See, I'm not in those groups, so I don't get any of that information, but it's nice that she talked about me. That was sweet. We talked about her a lot. And Joe, we actually had Rachel on. Joe couldn't make it. Rachel was on the live. That was fun too. That was a lot of fun. Love your videos, just the way they are. Thank you, Donna. I know you say that. Keep them simple. And that's what it is. Because, you know, if I screw up, it's going to be in there. I am so far from perfect that I don't ever want to portray myself that way. I haven't been bowling in years. I stink at it. I'm in so many groups. I feel it would be unfair to some if I didn't join every single channel, but I would love to support every single one of you by joining. You all are the best. And Lynn, you are amazing just being there. I did really good. 160, 141, and 144. I'm going to tell you what. Some of those scores could beat me once in a while. Once in a while. My average in 3 leagues is like 168. It's about that. And that's pretty much where I ended up 20 some years ago when I stopped bowling. It was right around 168, 69, 170. So it only took me a year to get back to where I was. Have you interviewed Valerie Smith yet? I have not. Hit thumbs up. I will reach out to her though, because, you know, I need folks. I need peeps. Because I enjoy doing these. I do not enjoy sitting here by myself and talking. That's why you see very few videos of me just talking to the camera. That's why I went after him. I was like, we need to do these.
What I do is hit it like a bump on a log.
Huh?
I say hit like a bump on a log.
That's why I said ask him some questions because, you know, he's got stories. He just sits here quiet and lets me rattle on. I told Rachel I couldn't compete with you because you're a bowling queen. No, there's quite a few people out there that are way better than I am that we bowl with in the senior league. It's crazy. Thank you for joining, Brian. See, they love you. I told him, I said, you know, I even said, you'll see in the next week's video. And I did, as I've been promising. I got my video out today that ended this past Saturday. Instead of waiting a week, I did it. I got it out there.
I bowl too, but not like she does. I'm not that good.
You're not boring.
I said I'm not.
No, I'm reading it. Debbie said I'm way too boring. No, we have fun on these. Nope, don't even go there. And she's not boring. That's me boring. No, Lynn, that's not true. Okay, I'm back again. I'm sure you all missed me. I did, Rick. I ramble alone and with people. I learned that is an ADD trait. I need to go watch your video. Which one? I got lots of them. Lots. I don't even know how many I have. I decided I don't want to count them because I would lose count anyway. Dustin and Chandra are starting beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I saw that. Are you and Brian going to start the challenge as well? Brian does not do challenges.
Nope.
And I probably not. I didn't like beef, butter, bacon, and eggs when I did do it. Because for me not to have a soda, it'd be like Dustin not having any coffee. Not happening. Today's video.
Exactly. Not happening. Coffee.
Gotcha. It finally went up. I did it. I did what I said.
I mean, basically, when she does her challenges, I'm eating some of the stuff she eats, but not always. She'll have her thing, and I'll be like cooking a steak or something with eggs because that's what I want. And it's
well, I can go. I can do steak and eggs anytime, no matter if I'm doing carnivore, beef, butter, bacon, eggs, or whatever. They said they weren't giving up the coffee. I don't doubt that a bit. So
that's me.
And they say, see, Rachel says from Two Crazy Ketos on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, you got one coffee experience a day.
See, my cup has to be this big. Ain't gonna happen.
It would be a consistent. That's like Rachel's cup.
Mm-hmm. Drink out of the
I have
pot.
373 videos.
Jeez.
They say you can do one coffee experience a day. Man, you are in my head, Sean. But yeah, it's that's what she says all the time, and she brings out these massive cups. But yeah, she has shown some coffee cups that they've had. She's gotten. They're funny. I'm with you, Brian. No challenges for me. Tried to do the Lion Diet challenge with carnivore kip for a month. Thought I'd die. Nah, that's just meat and salt and water. That's it. I'm not doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs either because until I weaned off of this migraine medicine, I've been successful. So why change it up if it's working? That's right.
See, I got one hang up in the morning because of the ketone stuff I drink. It says to eat something first. So go to the fridge, grab a slice of bologna, grab a slice of cheese. I'm good to go. Got to put something in the stomach.
So there's that. You know, he's a bologna freak.
Yep.
He hasn't had any for a while. And then I found a pound in the freezer.
Thought we were out.
Holy mackerel. I think I made his day.
Thought I was going to have to take the car myself and go get some.
Nope. No spend in January.
I got money in
We're
my
about
pocket.
to run out of soda. It's going to be a bad news around here. I've lost at least 5 pounds the past few weeks, bringing my weight loss to 185 pounds. What? That's amazing. Upping my fat percentage on a 3,000 calorie strict carnivore approach has made a difference. Well, that's amazing, Charlie, but I could not do that. Not at all. That's right. He deserves a bunch of applause here because that's fantastic. Muscle is right. Hey, Dee, it was good to see you in Chicago. I didn't get to see. I've had a few flubs, but I'm generally happy with what my body does do.
I'm a little bit different. Mine is more keeping my blood sugars at a consistent level that's pretty low. I don't need to really lose weight. I never had, but you know.
But you lost about 20
I lost about
pounds.
20 pounds, but you know, nothing like you guys have. It's I've been fortunate
enough. You didn't need to.
That's what I'm saying. I've been fortunate enough not to get that big. I could have been. The way I was eating, I should have been.
Oh, he was out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Carl. Evelyn is shouting from the kitchen. That's Rachel's rules. You don't have to go by her rules. Make up your own rules. So one diet soda a day or something. Trust me, it would be one continuous diet soda a day, like Rachel's coffee.
Let's
Way to go, Charlie.
Go and buy McDonald's. I got my cup. Can I have a refill? Next McDonald's. Can I have a refill?
I would never do a challenge. Nobody is telling me what I can eat or drink. Not giving up my veggies or coffee. See, I have done challenge. Now I love the egg fast, but I will add keto chow this time. In fact, I just did like 3-4 days of nothing but eggs and keto chow, whether it was a shake or the ice cream. And that was fine. I could do that. Oh my word, I could do that for a long time. But then we went out like on Monday and we got McDonald's quarter-pound patties with the cheese. I know people have already commented to me about that's not real cheese. It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah. Debbie said, I like a fried bologna and egg sandwich. Brian likes bologna right out of the refrigerator and Swiss cheese. I don't like New Year's resolutions either. Nope. That's just something for you to fail at, and I don't make them. Nope, not those either, Amy. I get it. I found something in my pile of papers that I'll text you after the stream. All righty. You do that. And I got to send you that little video I took of you because you're going to crack up. I think I need to increase my fat intake as well. I think that it would help me. See, I cannot do that either. And I do at times, but the higher fat I go, nope. Even my shakes and ice cream, I put 2 tablespoons of butter, maybe 3, depending on how much I melted down. And never in my life will I do a sardine challenge. Nope, Lisa, you can have all of those. Whew, I severely underestimate how many cans I need. A lot of these videos feature tiny women. I'm not a tiny woman. No, you are not. If you haven't seen Charlie, he is a very muscular dude. Woo, you do that as well. Hey, Andy, you need to share with the class. That's right. No sneaking around. That's not cool. Hi, Amy. Amy's niece and my son went to school together. I have papers from elementary school that I want to show Amy. That's cool. I remember you saying that. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Love me some heartbeat. Love me some sardines. Nope. No way, no how. I have a shake in the refrigerator that I might just drink tonight. Or make some egg salad. I got some hard-boiled eggs I need to use up. I will never let me say it again. Never going to eat a sardine or liver.
Oh, I'll take the liver. That's good.
Can't wait, Andy. Sardines and liver. Now, when we go to New Hampshire, and Rick, if you were on the phone then, we will be up there from the 21st through the 24th. We leave to come back here on the 25th of February. So if you have any free time that weekend, let me know. I will make time to meet you. Yeah, when we go up there, there's a Red Arrow Diner that has the best chicken wings. And I know they're probably fried in seed oil. They're not breaded. But they are so good.
It was 2 minutes from the house we used to have.
And liver and onions.
Oh, yes.
The last time we were there, we went there 3 times. And all 3 times, he had liver and onions. I would get chicken wings, a basket of wings, and cottage cheese. And I was fine. They are so good there. It's crazy. So, yeah, that'll be our first stop because we won't be able to check in the hotel that early. Sherry says, then let me add to that a steak either. People have tried. Not going to happen. I can't get past 1 bite. I am so sorry. I will take your steak. He can have your liver. I'll take the steak. Lisa can have 21st to 25th. I'll try to make time that weekend. Yes, in February. Yes. The 24th is his dad's services. That's a Monday. They're going to have a mass and a burial for him. I want to remind everyone that 1 pound of liver goes best cooked with 1 pound of bacon. I will eat all the bacon. Brian can have all the liver. You got it, Cindy and Brian, all yours.
Mhm.
Yep, February. Yes, sir. But yeah, it's like I know, and I've tried it. I would probably be okay grinding it up. Now I can eat Braunschweiger, which is chicken liver or liverwurst. I can eat those. And I think I've had chicken livers before.
Oh.
I can do those. Beef liver? Nah.
Mhm.
Nope. I agree with you, Carl. Nope. Liver as a bacon buddy, love that idea. Nope. I don't care what Dr. Barry says. I am not, I will take supplements before I will eat that stuff. No. I've made liver patties before. So yummy. And I saw Courtney Luna put a short up with a can of tuna, an egg, and cheese and made them into tuna patties, fried them in butter. That looked good. That looked really good. And I will do that at some point this week because it looked that good. And I love tuna. But I nope, put my foot down to whole little fishies. No. Bacon buddy. No. That's not even right. With all this talk about liver and sardines, at least no one's insulin levels are rising. Maybe I'll try frying the beef liver in bacon grease.
Like going back home. What if I get a lobster?
Lobster.
Lobster.
Who was it that was
Couple
trying?
of lobsters.
Who was it that was talking like that? That was trying to say how it was said in New England. Somebody we were listening to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was funny. Crap. Somebody's.
Oh, the guy that you just interviewed last Friday. He works with Dustin and Chris.
Victor.
Victor.
Yeah, his wife is from Maine. Yes,
Yeah.
he was that. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Lobster.
Carl said to Charlie, chop them both up really small. So good. I hated liver until she cooked it that way. You can have it all, Carl. Little fishies, big fishies, they are all good. Nope. Charlie, I like cod liver. Nope. Not even going to try it. Nope.
See, lobster steamers.
There, the next comment's going to get you. No fishies for me, but that is because of allergy. I can't even be in the room when you open a tuna can. I am so sorry. The
Jeez.
fumes affect my breathing.
Not good.
Rick says, wicked good lobster.
Yeah, wicked good.
See, these New Englanders like Rick and Brian, they do not pronounce their R's unless there isn't one. And then they pronounce them. Like the word idea is so easy, 4-letter word. And how do you say it?
Idea.
No, you don't. How do you really say it?
Idea.
No, idea.
Idea.
Idea. I got an idea.
Park the car in Harvard Yard. What do
You
want?
didn't park any car anywhere. You're crazy, dude. But yeah, they don't. Sorry, Rick. They don't know how to talk up there. It's funny. So when we moved here to Kentucky, people are listening to Brian talk and they look at me. What did he say? And now, unfortunately, and this part ain't funny, because of his dystonia, has affected his speech some. So not only does he have the New England accent still, now putting in this, which makes it a little tougher for me to understand sometimes, that I have to keep saying, what did you say? Making transparent that a visible R in idea. That's right. There isn't one. Sometimes I can hear the East Coast accent when Brian talks. Yeah. If he talks, you'd hear it a lot. Well, Donna said, I thought I'd hate sardines, but I tried them fried in beef fat and leftover butter from a steak fry. They taste like tuna to me, so I'm good with them. You can have them too. You and Lisa can share them, and Charlie, and well, I will not. No. And I've even asked him. He's pretty good about any kind of food, mostly. We go through Costco. You want to get some sardines. We'll go through Kroger. You want to get one can and try them. Nope. So I'm good. He backs me up on that. That's a good thing. Now I will buy liver and cook it for him. I don't have a problem with that either. I've done it before. Liver and onions. It's one of his favorite meals. We don't get it very often.
This is someone who we first got married. Didn't drag me out here. We came out to visit, and then had to try new food. She says, "You ever had one of these? One of these?" I went, "Nope." Get in there, had them. I was like, "Ooh, this is good stuff." The Conies and the Five Ways and White Castles back then.
Oh my word!
Awesome.
This man can eat.
I can eat.
Kay said we add a lot of R's to our words in the South too.
Yeah.
Donna says, I can have them. Yes. I ate lobster and shrimp in the past, but one time I almost ended up in the hospital. Crab is deadly. My ex was a fisherman. I go brave and I ate a couple of bites of yellowfin. Big mistake. I was so sick. Oh, Sherry. For me, the idea of a sardine challenge was to help reset hunger signals. If you're actually hungry, and sardines will seem appetizing. I'd starve first. Nope. My husband has a repressed Southern accent that comes out in certain words or if he gets around his classmates. I get that. Even I lived in New England from the late 90s until we moved here in 2021. And people said, you have such a Southern accent. I said, no, I don't. I just don't have a New England accent. So they were like, oh, always. Like, you haven't heard a Southern accent if you think I have one. Rick says, I pronounce my R's where they exist. I used to go to professional association meetings with a good friend from Boston. I had to translate at times. Yeah, I bet. Sardines may taste like tuna, but I can't do it because you open a can and it's full. It's a full fish sitting there. Nope. Same, Lynn. Same. Thank you for backing me up.
Like
Star first. You got it. I just stay away from any kind of fish. It's just safer for me. Well, yes, you might be allergic. I have 2 cans of sardines at times. They fill me. See, there's another one. Rick, you can have them too. See, Brian and I are not missing out because no. No. Everybody's saying how good they are, Brian.
No, not gonna do it. No. Not happening.
Oh, goodness. He backs me up too on that one. That's awesome.
Sardine free house.
Sardine free. It's like sugar free house. It's yeah, all kinds of free. Yep. Regular pasta free, no potatoes in this house of any kind.
Outside the door. Sardines are not allowed through these doors.
This is almost a vegetable free house. I think I have one big bag of broccoli in there to make some broccoli cheddar soup one of these days.
I get enough of that when we go to Sonny's or Olive Garden.
I don't get broccoli cheddar soup. You get enough broccoli.
You said broccoli. I said,
I know. Broccoli is involved in broccoli cheddar soup.
I know. That'd be good.
I got sardines. It was at the full fish, I think at Costco, or maybe I mashed them up without looking. Oh, goodness. I know. I'm good. I am seriously good. I got this far.
Max is being an outcast.
Huh?
Max is being an outcast.
I don't know. You might want to pick him up. Lynn's going to want her Max fix for the video. I got sardines. I got that one. Can't do it. Nope. Sardines. It's
No.
was the case that
Not gonna do it. No.
there's no mite. I'm allergic to any kind, freshwater or from the ocean, but I'm stubborn, so I try. I love lobster and shrimp. Ooh. It's okay. I usually buy the inexpensive chicken of the sea sardines and olive oil. I try the expensive King Oscar sardines. Yuck. Amy, well, chopping them up without looking. There you go, Lynn. There's Max. Kay said, look at that sweet baby.
Mhm. It's my boy.
Brian's going to be lost when he's gone. I'll tell you.
I'll lose it for sure. Can't help it.
I mean, this dog is,
It's all about me.
he is. And
I go into the garage to do some work. He comes following me. I go to bed at night. He follows me in.
And
He
God
comes
help
right
him,
over-
he can't sniff him out
Yep,
because
he
he don't see good.
And at the bed,
He will start barking
have
and
the
just
nightstand
carrying
right
on.
next to the bed by my pillow. He lays right there. He'll first lay in a blanket at the end of the bed on the floor. Then he comes over there after I get in bed. Good boy. It's my baby.
Sherry says, oh, Maxie, I need a puppy love. Need to see. No, I
But
didn't
kind of
ask
got to feel
Theory
bad for the little
anything.
guy though. He can't see too well, and he definitely can't hear too well. So, but he knows his way around. I took him outside yesterday in the snow. He came back in. He's running through the house like a wild dog. He's like, dude, can't see anything. Plop, he hit something. He just stopped, started up again. Goofball. Yeah.
Need to see if Chris can come up with a good recipe with sardines that you would like, Cindy. No,
Mhm.
thank you. I like Chris's recipes, but nope. I don't even know if he eats them. I know Ash doesn't. 72-hour challenge. I wound up finishing 24 cans, all deep fried in tallow. Oh, Lord. That face, Max. Luna snuggled next to Susan because she's been sick. Won't leave her side. That's how they do.
They know.
My sardines don't have the head from Walmart, at least, not that I noticed. And I know there's some that are boneless and skinless and headless. That it's still big. Nope. My wife's cat sleeps with me every night now. I wake up in weird positions because the cat is pushing against me or is on me somewhere. Yes, we need a Chris and Cindy food challenge. It won't be sardines. Oh, I will. Nope. My two are about to eat me. They are ready for their supper. That's not good. Hey, Rick, is a brand of sardines you buy a full fish sitting in the can or mashed up? It's the only way I would consider trying. If it looked like tuna in the can, I could probably do it. But if I open up a thing and I see any shape of fish in there, it is never, ever going to happen. Guarantee it. It's the full fish without the head, though. Bleh. Nope. Because at one point, that little sucker had a head with eyeballs. The eyeballs. I swear, if I sat there and thought about, no, I couldn't say that because I love meat. I was going to say, if I thought about everything I ate, I'd probably be vegan, but I wouldn't do that because I don't want vegetables either. Still has a tail, Rick. Nope. Well, so does a cat. I know, that's what I'm just saying. If I paid attention to everything, but I love meat.
Unless it's mooing.
That's right. I can't do it like that. Nope.
If it's
Well,
bloody
so
or
did the
whatever,
beef that you
like,
eat. It had a head too. I know. That's what I was thinking, Sherry. Yep, I know it. I know it.
She looks at me when it's red. She's like, "How can you eat that?" I said,
Oh
"It's good.
no, it's still
good.
moving. It's bleeding.
It's good."
He served me steak one day like that off of the grill, and I was like, all I could taste was blood. I'm like, nope. Ab says, if you don't like eyeballs on your food, don't go to the Philippines. I'm not. I don't play. I haven't been out of the country yet. It's 66. I don't think I'm ever going.
Don't go to the Middle East either, where they put a sheep's head in front of you.
But he said the Philippines, isn't that in the Middle East?
No.
I don't know. See, I don't even know where parts of the country are or parts of the world are. I don't know. I haven't even been everywhere in this country, much less going out of the country. Nope. I want to go to Florida the beginning of May. I want to go to Utah at some point. I want to go to Arizona at some point. I want to do a lot.
You want.
I can't afford to take the trip in February, but we have to. I know it's a mental and visual thing with the sardines. I don't think about it when I eat other meats. I'm in denial. That's right. Thank you, Lynn. Great minds think alike, Andy. Yep. Yepers. And I get it, Sherry, that you don't like steak. I get it. And we eat very few vegetables in this house. Very, very few.
Yeah.
It's very rare, and it's done his pleasure greatly. I can see Cindy freaking out if they served her a duck like the one prepared in A Christmas Story. I'll say, cut it up. Don't let me see all the other stuff. Not love. Chicken legs, chicken thighs, to bone in, don't care. Spent 8 years in a Catholic school. We had to know where every country was, in the capital city of every country, or else we got the yardstick across the hands. I went to Catholic schools from 2nd grade through 12th grade. And if I had to memorize them, I certainly don't remember them. Well, Sean. But I never got whacked in school either. I was good. I was good. I never caused trouble in school. John, I went to Catholic school from 1st to 12th. Yep, they didn't have it in 1st grade for me. I didn't get to start till 2nd. Been that way my whole life. I'm only trying to eat more meat now because of hanging with you and the others. Well, you just keep trying, because it really, the more protein you get in, the better you're going to feel about everything. I mean, regardless of what kind of protein it is. I was saying earlier, Brian had his doctor's appointment, and we've been on 1 hour and 42 minutes, and this is still going. It's good. The doctor was a follow-up, like I said, about his endoscopy and colonoscopy. But we started talking about how we eat. And, with him being type 1 diabetic, and how his A1C is pretty steady at 6.4. And
the look on her face was like, wow.
Right. And, we just talked about it. And Brian said, yeah, she's done really well too. She said she's lost 100 pounds without any exercise. I said, yep, I did. I lost 100 pounds sitting on my butt within 22 months of starting keto, because my mindset when I started was, you're going to do this, you're going to do it right. And that's all there is to it. And after listening to Dr. Barry and Two Crazy Ketos and watching Wendy, and listening to my sister, it was like, all right, 20 total carbs or less every day. You got this. And I made myself do it. It was like, I didn't touch any sweets. I didn't make any sweets for 90 days. And then I introduced those, and that was okay. It didn't make me want the real thing, because I was fine with that. It was like a treat, because I have such a sweet tooth that, it compensated for what I gave up. And I was fine with that. But I literally did not even barely go out for a walk, because I was miserable. I was almost 300 pounds when I started. And the thought of going out for a walk, I was like, no. I had my knees replaced in 2014 and 2017. And when I got mail to a plus thing. No. So anyway, once I lost the weight, then I felt more like getting out and doing things. And we started going for walks and going to the gym once we moved here. And I mean, this neighborhood is fantastic for walking in and just doing things. I felt that's when, 65 years old, when I quit bowling in my 40s and deciding I wanted to go try bowling again. That was huge for me because I was really afraid after having such a bad problem prior to, and then getting my knees fixed and losing 100 pounds after that. Getting it done was the best thing I ever did. And then going to the bowling alley, and the first time I'm like, nope, can't do this. I had like a 65 the first game. Yeah. I'm like, no, I cannot do it like this. Nope.
Took a lot of pushing for me to get it to go. It was like, we go by, I'm like, stop and get in. Let's go in. Come on. Nope.
I got my own shoes, my own ball, and then it was like way better than using that alley garbage. So yeah, I was.
But the doctor we were talking to, for me, was impressed. She kind of looked at us like, she explained to her what it cures and what it does, and a lot of things it's taken care of. And what they wanted me is I had the colonoscopy, which was fine. I also had to get my throat checked out because I have coughing spells when I eat certain things once in a while. They wanted to do a test where I swallow a pill with a liquid behind it, and they could follow it down through my esophagus, down into everything, see where it's going and what it's doing. And I declined it. I said I'm good because it's not been so bad lately, but years ago I had a test done where I actually had to eat radioactive eggs. No lie. Lay on my back on a table with the camera above me, and I could literally, on the screen above me, see the food going down, like 3 hours worth. I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not doing that again. I don't need to do it. I'm good. I'm fine. It's like, the heck with that. Mm-hmm. That first time I thought I was going to wake up in the middle of the night. I see my stomach glowing. It didn't happen, but that's what I felt like. And I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Sherry says, okay, now I once made goose for Thanksgiving. It was running around the yard that morning. You put 2 and 2 together, how it ended up on the table. Took one bite, but everybody else loved it. We had a guy that used to live next door to us, the house I grew up in. He had a chicken running around his yard, and I watched him chop the head off of it. It was like, oh.
Heck, my sister, when Thanksgiving, the guy next to us had his pen running the side of our garage. He had turkeys in there. He gave us one for Thanksgiving. My sister would not touch it. She says, I knew that turkey. I'm not eating it. She did not eat it. Not one bite. We enjoyed it. It was the best turkey we ever had. Boy, was it juicy. Not her. Not eating it. She stuck it out.
I don't want Cindy to get demonetized. Can you choose different words? Please, Charlie. My first act as moderator. Thank you. How about Wes from Highfalutin Low Carb? I've reached out to him too. I would love to have him on here. How has your bowling average improved over the years? I ended at about a 168, 170, and I am right now at a 168 for about all 3 leagues that I'm in. So didn't improve, but after 20 some years of not doing it, I'm back to where I was. Again, Charlie, please. It was a big accomplishment for you bowling again. It was. I was really afraid because back then when I stopped, my knees were bothering me. My back was all full of arthritis, and I couldn't. I mean, it hurt too much. I'd come home. I mean, and I was living up here or living in New Hampshire and bowling out in Western Massachusetts.
2 hours away.
It was after I met him because it was in a league that I was already in. So we were driving the distance too, and coming home and being miserable after that long drive too. And I'm like, it's not worth it. And I'd tell my son, I can't do this. I just can't. And he got somebody else, and that was that. How hard was it to adjust to eating this way, having gastric bypass? A cousin of mine wants to start, and she's worried because she had bypass. I told her to look you up. Please do, because how long ago was her surgery, Sean? For me, when I started this, I had my surgery in 2007. So from where that little pouch that they cut off and stapled and all the crap they do had grown. So I can eat a good portion of food. I eat 2 meals a day. I don't feel like I need 3. I get at least 100 grams of protein in just about every day, if not 150. It's some days.
Oh, you had video on that, didn't you?
Huh?
You did a video on that.
I
didn't you?
did do a video on my gastric bypass experience. Ash comes on in 10 minutes. Yeah, we're going to be out of here. Thank you for the reminder, Lynn, because I definitely don't want to cut into her time. But yeah, Sean, it wasn't hard because, like I said, I had enough time in between where that pouch had stretched. Depending on when her surgery is, if she wants to go with this way of eating, the best thing I can tell her is really stick with it. If she's got to eat smaller meals because she's getting full too fast, eat smaller meals, like they say, because it's so important for your health. It's crazy. And this is not medical advice. We are not doctors, lawyers, not lawyers either. We're not doctors, nurses, any part of the medical field. I got to make 2 videos in the next hour. Good Lord. I wasn't trying to rush you. No, I'm glad you reminded me because we don't want to miss them. Bye, Evelyn. Love you. Ash who? Sorry for my ignorance. Ash Taylor. Ash Taylor. Chris Cooking, Nashville's wife. Ash Taylor. You're going to transport us like Dustin does. Nope, I don't have that ability. I haven't tried that. And no. Bye, Evelyn. Well, anyway, it has been almost 2 hours of me just and Brian this time. Thank goodness. I got you all to ask him some questions because otherwise he just sits here. Thanks, Lynn and Cindy. You're welcome, Rick. But yeah, they have a good show. It's her channel, and it's great. It's Ash Taylor. And I can't link it. Andy, if you're still in here, or Evelyn, link it real quick. And then we're going to go because I'm going to watch Ash. Bye. I'll see you on Ash Wednesday. Yes. Thank you. Have a good night. You too, Amy.
Right.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate everybody. And it's been great. And I didn't shed one tear. It was close, but I didn't do it. You too, Maria. Thank you so much, Andy. I'll see you in the next one, Friday, and mine Saturday morning. Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a good night. And I will see you all on Friday with Michelle Hall. Good night, everybody.